Hi there, today we are going to discuss about Lumen Routing, and after the fresh installation we will have this folder structure, and under this folder structure there is a route folder. Under the routes folder we will have a web.php file. We declare all the routes in this file. Initially it will have only one route path through which we can access this. So let's access this first. I'm using the Insomnia, or you can access it through the browser also. And my local development server is running on localhost 8000. Okay, and it return Lumen PHP version. Okay, because here the response is returning the Lumen version. Okay, we can describe it into the different parts, like this part here this part can be replaced by the different rest methods like put, post, delete, patch. And this part here we define the our route path. It can be anything, xyz, abc, anything, where. And this part can be callback function or your controller action. Okay, so let's define some more paths. To save the time here, I have already defined the two paths. The first one denotes the controller action mapped to this route, test one, and the second one is a normal one using the callback. Okay, so first let's check what is in our test controller index action. So in app http, and there is a controller test. We are simply returning the test activated string from this action. Okay, so let's check these routes using Insomnia. First one is the test one. It must be returning the test activated. Okay, and it returns. It's working. Okay. Second one is a test two, and it returns test two. So besides this, till now we are using the only get method, but we can define the different REST API method also, like these one. Okay, I'm using the different API methods like a get, post, put, patch, and delete. So we are having the different API method with the same path. Okay. Till now we are using the only get method. Here we can change the API methods. So let's access it through the post. Oh, sorry, it is a base path. Okay, and put, it is working, and the delete, and it also working. Okay, and if I comment that all this, and now access it through the delete, it will give you method not allowed exception because we haven't declared this path with this rest method. Okay, also with the post, only get will be accessible. Okay, one thing I want to also mention that if you have a with the same API method, okay, and here I define the three similar routes, so it will pick up the last one only. So let's differentiate it. Last one, and this will be second last one. Okay, so let's access it now, and it returns the last one. Okay, the next thing I want to mention that you can define the routes with the parameters. Okay, so for the parameters, we put the parameters into the under the curly braces. Okay, under the curly braces. So I have defined one. Let's see this. Mm, two. Okay, it returns the parameter. You can also force a user to enter, or we can also restrict the user to enter a string or number. We can also restrict this input using the regular expression. Okay, so here I have 0 to 9 numbers only and detailed path. It returns 2. If I enter 22, it returns params 22. And if we enter the string, it returns exception. Okay, because we have restrict the user here using the regular expression. The next thing is the optional path. Okay, we can also declare the route with the optional path. The optional path will always be inside a square bracket. Okay, so this route will be accessible with this one or with or this one only. Okay. Okay. The path must be stored with a slash, and we can also access through the still. Okay. Now it is working. The next thing I want to discuss, we can use also the middleware with any router. I have already enabled the auth middleware. Okay, so you can also enable the auth middleware. You can have the custom middleware. The middleware is the thing which can intercept your any request for this application. Okay, if I use the middleware auth and if I access this, it returns the unauthorized because I haven't provided any credential, any token, any kind of authorization. Okay. The next thing I want to discuss, you can give your route a name. Like I have given the test path with this to this route, and this name we can use in our controller or in any kind of template anywhere in a application. Don't mention it. Denote this route with this path. You can denote this path using this name. Okay. The next thing is the route groups. If we have a group of routes which can be grouped together under the sum, which can be we can group together different routes under the some middleware or some prefixes. So we can do that using the router group, and first parameter will be the middleware or some kind of prefixes like this one. Okay, and we have a multiple route under this. So these routes. So if we see this route, these routes will be accessible using the prefixes API and under the auth. Okay, let's remove the auth to check if it is work if it works or not. Okay, so for the test one, we need to use the prefix. Okay, it is working. Okay, so the last topic is the route namespace. You can also define the different routes under the namespace. Suppose you have a uh, some kind of admin section in your Lumen API, okay, and under this you have some controllers, and we need to define the path routes. So we can do this using the group, using the namespace keyword. Okay, so let's access it. Admin test activated, and we are returning here